All right. We all know OKC went to the finals. We all know Timberwolves lost and they went home with freaking Ant-Man, did nothing. Well, he tried. And Julius Randle did nothing. Well, he tried. Rudy Gobert was just out there to be out there. And now we got to see OKC to the finals. And, bro, let me tell you this. This might be one of the most, I'm not going to say boring, but like unanticipated finals I've ever thought of, bro. Because we're about to have OKC versus Indiana. Both teams are decent, good teams, but I just don't like, I'm not just a favorite of the team, so it's kind of hard to watch these games, bro. It was hard to watch OKC versus Timberwolves because this guy right here, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, kept foul baiting. And, he's a good player and everything. And then this guy kept flopping. Hardenstein, that dude's just good. He's good at what he does. Jalen Williams does a good job. Shit, it's just, this team is so freaking good. It's like, it's not even fair. Like, they're going to win the chip anyway. So, I mean, it's no freaking point of freaking making any edits or videos anymore. But, hey, it is what it is. So, let me check out these videos on TikTok and show you some of what happened. But, yeah, I have some right here, but I'm gonna go with TikTok. But this right, bro, the score was horrible, bro. By halftime, it was like bad, bro. Look at this halftime score. 32-65. You only can score 32 points in the first half. You can score that in the first quarter, bro. 32-65. This man took forever to get going. And Anthony Edwards was more aggressive than he was game 4, but he wasn't making them shots like that. But this dude right here was just slow. He had no energy in the first half. The second half, they wanted to play. To be honest, if they had that second half energy, they could have at least looked like they were going to win the game. But, bro, it was already over, bro. They looked like they were trying to come back. They were down by like 40 points, and they came back with like down 20, and then OKC is like, okay, let's just win this game. But this guy was just buns, and the Edwards wasn't good this whole freaking playoffs, to be honest. He was only good for like against the Lakers 2 times, the Warriors 2 times, and OKC he was only good 1 time. Everything else was garbage. He gotta stay consistent. If he's not consistent, I don't know what he's going to do. I just don't know.
Like looking at Mike and his longevity, how hard it is to get there. Does that put this in perspective at all too?
Yeah, I'm gonna work my butt off this summer. Nobody's gonna work harder than me.
We heard this whole bunch. Anthony Edwards, bro, he's got to become mature. He's not mature enough to win a chip yet, bro. Have a little bit of humility in your freaking bag. Like Mike Conley here, who's been in the league for forever, 37 years. He's like right there with LeBron. Like, bro, this man's humble with Memphis Grizzlies up and down. Then he went to the Utah Jazz. Then he went to the Minnesota Timberwolves and everything. Has been good for us, the starting point guard, but he hasn't been able to get to the finals ever, bro. Ever. And you think it's a joke sometime, bro. And you gotta mature, bro. Let me just show you some of these videos real quick, bro, on TikTok. I made an edit last night. This edit Loki pissed the freak. This edit pissed me off so bad, bro. Like, I was about to crash out, bro. First of all, because the song, it was just, I couldn't make an edit with the song. I was like, I'm trying to figure it out. And then I finally figured it out. And then I accidentally deleted this freaking edit on accident when I was really about to be finished. And then I found it again. But, bro, give me a break. First of all, let me show you this. This dude, Nas Reed, is probably one of the bummiest buns dudes in this series, bro. So inconsistent. It's so irritating, bro. This man can't even dribble. He can't even dribble. Good steal. He just lost the ball. Neo can't even dribble, bro. It's just irritating, bro. Get him out the game. He lost the ball and turned the ball over so many times. It was horrendous. Like, this guy irritated my soul the whole time because he was hitting shots against the Lakers and everything. And then when he goes against OKC, he gets scared because Alex Caruso is right there. Like, bro, can you just grab the ball? If you can't dribble, pass it out to Ant or Julius Randle or somebody. But did not pass the ball to Nas Reed or look at this. This nigga was so worried about Alex Caruso he lost the ball, bro. I would have benched him there and there because he already had a whole bunch of turnovers. God, oh. This man, Alex Caruso, was everywhere, bro. Everywhere. He could not. He was everywhere, bro. He only had like 12, something like that. But, bro, this man was everywhere, bro. Stealing the ball, just playing defense, shooting his shot, being aggressive. This is what he did with the Lakers, bro. And they got it to him for this reason, bro. They say, Josh Giddey, you go to Chicago because you can't. You're a good scorer and everything, but you can't be on this team because you don't fit. So they got Alex Caruso, defensively mindset dude, got into the league undrafted from freaking Texas A&M and everything, was in the G League, and then hopped his way up to the Lakers, and then that's when he blew up, and then he got a ring with the Lakers, and then went to Chicago, and then went to OKC, and now he's about to get a second ring, bro. I'm telling you. Look at his defense. Active hands. And then full, and they doing push-ups, bro. It was just bad, bro. This bald head motherfucker so shiny, bro. Shiny. This is their defense, bro. This man was looking everywhere. I don't look, you want to punch this motherfucker because he just everywhere, bro. Like, get out of my space, yo. You're in my space. Like, move, bro. Get out of my way. But he's just everywhere. It's just unfair, bro. Look at this. Look at this. They're just active. And Osh Reed again. Look at this. Another turnover. This dude is just buns. To think this guy was with the jelly fam is horrible. He's just buns, bro. He just irritates me. And then he complains, bro. He's like Jackson Hayes, bro. With the Lakers, this man Jackson Hayes like fouled 2 times in like 2 seconds, and then got benched the rest of the game. And then this guy is just like, he just complains, bro. Complain just like him, and he's just not consistent, bro. Just horrible. I'm glad Timberwolves didn't go to the freaking conference final, not the finals, because I could not watch this team with Nash Reed, and they gotta make some changes this offseason because this ain't it. And then Shea had 34 points, 8 assists, 14 for 25, 4 for 4. He had 4 free throws. Whoa, that's crazy. That's a little bit low for him. I thought it would be at least like 35. But hey, good job for him. He did his thing the whole time. He just drove to the basket, being aggressive. They couldn't do nothing, bro. This guy is he's just too good at what he does. He's the MVP for a reason. And there's no debate if he was the MVP or Jokic. He was him. And he just got to his spot every time, bro. Wasn't rushed. He's just so calm with his game. And nobody really can guard him. Literally, nobody can guard this guy. Like, there's no one that can guard him. Because, first of all, if you're trying to really guard him, get him in space, he's going to make a way you're going to foul him, bro. He's going to make a way to foul, and he's going to draw that foul, and maybe get an and one. You can't just get too close to this guy. He's just too tough. And then Minnesota's defense was nowhere near close to good. But it is what it is. I mean, I thought the series was going to be a little better. You know what I'm saying? Shea and Ant were going to go, oil farm and everything, but it wasn't like that. It was just a down, just a beating. Game 1 was, close a little bit. In the fourth quarter, they got a beating. And then the second game, they got a beating again. That was bad. And then game 3, Timberwolves came to play, and they beat the OKC. So, see, that's one thing. OKC, they got beat by the Timberwolves by like 30-something, 40-something points in game 3, okay? I know Shea got 14 points, but they were defensively minded. Like, they were, like, moving and everything. That's the thing. These people, that's the same thing that happened last year with Timberwolves. Well, they were about to go get swept 4-0. And then Timberwolves were like, they didn't want to get swept. You know what I'm saying? And then they won that game with, game 4. The best game they had, and his best game, defense and everything. And then at the press conference system, I just didn't want to get swept. Bruh, can you just do it like that every time? Game 3, same thing. They didn't want to go down 3-0, so they came to play and everything. And then they got comfortable. Game 4, they got smacked. Not smacked, but Anthony Edwards didn't show up. Only had 16, 15 points. And then game 5, you know what I'm saying, they just didn't show up, bro. They just got blown out. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, I don't even feel bad for this team because, I mean, they beat the Warriors without Steph. They beat LeBron and the Lakers with not even healthy and not even big. So, I mean, they didn't say they have an easy way in, but, I mean, I know they weren't going to win against OKC. I just thought they were going to do a little better, but it is what it is.
How much does it hurt, and what does it feel like to come up short of the finals 2 years in a row?
It's exciting. I don't know why people would think it would hurt. I mean, it's exciting for me. I'm 23. I get to do it a whole bunch of times. I'm hurt more so for myself for Mike. I came up short for Mike. Like I said, we tried last year. We couldn't get it. We tried again.
See, if he could be staying like mature like this and everything, and just stop freaking out like a kid and just be a little mature, I can see him going to the finals and everything. Everybody going to the finals. Jace Tatum, Shea Alexander. some other guys are humble and they, their humility is lower than, you know what I'm saying, and Anthony Edwards. So I mean, if he gets a mindset like this, like he's talking right there, and just stay humble and have a mentor and just actually tell him what to do and not to do. I mean, I can see Anthony Edwards doing way much better, because I mean, you can have all the scoring and all that stuff, but if you ain't ready in the mind for that, bro, you ain't gonna go far. I mean, I just for like the reporter said, 2 times in a row, Anthony Edwards was in the Western Conference Finals, and failed again, lost 4-1 in 2 times, and you know what I'm saying, next year's gonna be better for him and everything, but I mean, it's a lot of time people do this, and then next year, they're out of the sauce. Look at Devin Booker. That man went to the finals in 2021, hasn't gone back to the freaking. He was in the playoffs the first round, and then hasn't gone back to the playoffs since. So I mean, you never know what's gonna be the last time in the playoffs and doing stuff. So I mean, he gotta take everything, you know what I'm saying, not for granted, and be more, and mature, and just develop into that two-way player that he wants to be. Because offense is there, defense is there a little bit, but if he gets that down, it's gonna be dangerous. This is the first time OKC went to the finals since 2012. You might be saying, what happened in 2012? Well, let me tell you. This team happened in 2012 right here. James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Russell Westbrook. They could have went to James was in here in 2016, but these two could have went to the finals again. They were up 3-1 against the Warriors. Low-key choked. And they didn't go back ever since. But this is the first time since 2012. And you know what happened in 2012? LeBron James. LeBron went down there in 2012. And they won game 1 in 2012. You know what I'm saying? OKC. And then the freaking Heat just pulverized them all freaking the rest of the 4 games. And I was like, dang. So, I mean, this team, to be honest, I really think they're going to win the finals and everything. SGA is having an MVP season and just continuing his stuff. Shet is just being healthy finally, and Jalen Williams being that 2-man to SGA. I mean, it gives me similar vibes and everything. It's just this team looks like a more just dynamic team, more like a energetic team. This team was good too, but this team is just different. This team is just more energized, and chemistry wise, it's crazy. These guys stand behind each other in a freaking interview, and just so close, like they're brothers. So I mean, I just see them winning. If Indiana wins today, I still got OKC. If the Knicks somehow come back against the Pacers, I still see OKC winning the finals. I just don't see anybody, beating this team. But we gonna see what's gonna happen. It's gonna be exciting. Hope it's gonna be exciting, because I can't stand these freaking boring games, bro. I gotta have exciting games for my edits, bro. Because I mean, I'd be like, to be honest, this game right here, I was this close from not editing it too, but I had to make an edit because I didn't want to make, say a flop or something like that. But I mean, it's gonna be good. But we gonna see what's gonna happen. It's a whole bunch of other stuff going around in the association, like players and all season. But this guy right here, SGA, he's ready. His mind is on a freaking finals and everything. I'm just glad he's not doing what Jace Tatum did, just being corny and copying everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that want to copy Kobe Bryant, talking about job's not finished, bro. Be yourself, bro. We know the job's not finished. You ain't gotta freaking be Kobe Bryant, bro. Kobe Bryant will never be another Kobe Bryant. So be another person. SGA, he's becoming that type of one of the face of the league. People are debating. You know what I'm saying? Charles Barkley, this is the last thing before I end this video. Charles Barkley said, ESPN, stop it. Why did he say that? He said, ESPN, stop trying to make Anthony Edwards the face of the league. I was like, what? Stop trying to make Anthony Edwards the face of the league. I mean, he has that type of, he has it in him. I don't understand. I believe he is the face of the league. But then he was like, SJ is the face of the league. Jason Tatum is the face. Nikola Jokic is the face of the league. Giannis. What? Bro, I was like, Charles, bro. Charles is a good dude, but bro, he need to shut up sometimes, bro. I mean, no wonder the NBA and TNT is getting sick of the freaking Charles Barkley. Bro, I know SJ is tough and all, but Anthony Edwards just give that swag. He has that swag to him and that type of intensity and type of, it's something about him that gives him the face of the league. SGA is one of the faces, just like Kobe Bryant was with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant was the face of the league before LeBron came in, and then LeBron took over. But SGA, bro, he's gonna be one of the faces, but not the face. I just can't. People look at this guy as a foul baiter. It's just with a face. It doesn't sit right for me. But Anthony Edwards, he's just gonna develop into a great player. And SGA, bro, if he gets his first year right here, it's gonna be something else to see if he try to get another one. But he got an MVP for the freaking Western Conference and an MVP for the regular season and the Western Conference Finals trophy, and might even get the freaking finals. So I mean, he might get all the freaking trophies in the freaking house if he just continues this. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's exciting to see these young players. You know what I'm saying? These are all young players in the, you know what I'm saying, in the last playoffs and everything. We gonna see what's gonna happen. But stay tuned for more videos and everything. I am streaming on Twitch right now, so I mean, if you wanna check me out and everything, this is hopefully I don't get muted or something like that. But yeah, I am streaming on Twitch right now. I'm trying to get my followers up. I'm trying to get this stuff going, bro. Okay, this is low-key tough. But hey, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay consistent in what you do. But that is this video. Until next time, I'm out.